Kemba Walker is a very good player, but I'm sorry to say he needs to be traded from the Charlotte Hornets. So welcome guys, today we're back again with another NBA type video. Guys, I'm telling you, main reason why my upload shit has been kind of weird is because usually when you put NBA highlights in your video, they tend to get copyrighted unless you put it in a certain way. And I've been having some copyright issues, but that's all gone right now. My company that I'm part with, they've handled that, so now I can post it daily. Well, I'm trying. Daily is a stretch, but I have two, and I have actually like 4 videos that I'm trying to post, and those 4 videos, they're bangers. They're bangers. Low key, just wait on it. Hopefully, those of you who subscribe are still waiting and are still with me on this grind, because now I'm back and we gonna grind. I know I said this on my last video, but now I'm dead ass. I'm for real. I'm back. We gonna drop videos and we gonna grind. So if you're here, drop a like. If you enjoy what I say, if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy basketball in general, drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below your favorite part or what you want to see next in my videos. But today we finna be talking about Kemba Walker and the Charlotte Hornets. And let me just say this first off. Kemba Walker is an amazing player, you know. He's a star talent. But I feel like his time in the Hornets is done, and the Hornets organization needs to realize this. And if I'm Kemba Walker, I don't want to be there. And the reason why I say that, because I feel like Kemba Walker is such a great talent. He's obviously the best player on his team. But I feel like he's in a position where he's not going to win anything. And I hate to see talent like his being wasted on a team that's not really going to go anywhere. Because when you're an average team in the NBA with a borderline star player, that is possibly the worst thing you want to do. Because one, you don't get any draft picks. 2, Charlotte is not a big market, so that doesn't attract free agents. And on top of that, the best player you guys got was Dwight Howard, who's a very, very streaky player in today's NBA. If I'm Kemba Walker, I'm pretty sure I don't want to be staying there. However, there is some problems when it comes to where he's going to be traded, because it's really hard to trade Kemba Walker. For example, where would you trade him? Like, most of the good teams in the NBA and the teams where I really want him to be on, and teams I think he could do a lot on, they pretty much have solid point guard positions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really trade him to the Spurs or anything. You can't trade him to the Rockets. You can't trade him to teams even like Golden State, the Cavaliers, or teams like Boston, because they all have good point guards. And I feel like that's the big problem when it comes to this whole dilemma in Kemba Walker. It revolves on the point of where, in fact, he can go. Because, you know, if all those top teams are gone and you as Kemba Walker want to go to a team where you can win, it's going to be kind of hard, you know, because that's going to kind of leave you to certain teams. Like, I wouldn't say lottery teams, because I wouldn't want Kemba Walker to go on another lottery team. And on top of that, the Hornets weren't even that good for the lottery. I think the player that they got out of the lottery was, Malik Monk? And what is he doing? I thought when he was going to come into the NBA, I thought he was going to be really good, you know, stretch the floor. I had pretty high hopes for Hornets, you know, because I thought when you have Kemba Walker, you have Nicholas Batum and all these other solid pieces. Not saying they're going to go far in the playoffs, but I thought they would be an interesting team come the start of the NBA season. And if you look at all the other teams, even the East and West, I'm just going to name the teams 1 to 8 from the East and the West. And I'm going to tell you, they all have point guards. You know, Boston has a point guard. Toronto has a point guard. Cleveland has a point guard. Miami has a point guard. Washington has a point guard. Milwaukee has a point guard. And Detroit has Reggie Jackson. However, there's one team I didn't say that I'm going to go touch on, because they might actually be a possible location for Kemba Walker. But if we move on to the West side, you know, Golden State has a point guard. Houston has a point guard. Minnesota has Jeff Teague. Spurs have a point guard, but the Spurs have Tony Parker and DeJounte Murray, but the Spurs are in a position they can't really trade anyone, and that's the problem. So that's why I take them off the Kemba Walker list. 5, you have OKC, point guard, obviously. Drew Holiday, Rondo, Clippers, point guard. Denver. See, Denver is also interesting, but it's really who you want. Do you want Kemba Walker with, you know, Jokic, or are you happy with Gary Harris and guys off the bench like that? And I want Kemba Walker to go to a team from 1 to 8, because I feel like if you add a guy like Kemba Walker and he's the 2nd or 3rd best player on your team, then you have a really, really solid team. I don't think he can be the 1st best player on the championship team, but he can definitely be the 2nd or the 3rd best player. And I really want him to do that. And I really feel like his talents are good enough for that. And another team I named, I said the Pacers, and I said the Pacers would probably be perfect for him because now you matching him up with Oladipo and Miles Turner and a young, pretty much core with that team. So you have Kemba Walker, who can also take off some of the scoring aspects from Victor Oladipo, but in fact still providing his own role, which adds to that whole entire team. So now you have a young core in the Pacer land, to see what I can do. And Pacers are an upcoming team, especially with Cavaliers in a few years going to start to decline. You have a lot of young teams in the East that are slowly going to pick up and say, this is my time. Let's see what we can do. But if we jump on the Hornets side of this whole equation, I'm mainly going to talk about what the Hornets should do for their future. The Hornets aren't a bad team, if you understand what I'm saying. They're led by Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time, but he's a terrible GM. Owner GM. Same thing, basically. The roster consists of guys like Marco Carter-Williams, Jeremy Lamb, Malik Monk, Kemba Walker, Nicholas Batum, Dwight Howard, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, who has no offense. He's a great defensive player, but goddamn, that nigga need to play some offense, bro. He need to play some offense. Simple. But this team isn't it's not. If I'm Kemba Walker, I'm like, why do I want to be here? I already gave a lot to the city. So if I'm the Hornets, I'm like, okay, we got to trade this guy, somewhat get some picks or some rebuild or something, because I think the Hornets aren't going to be good because no free agent is going to want to come to the Hornets. The Hornets need to get that draft pick, and they need to win the draft or somehow get someone really good from the draft. They need that once-in-a-lifetime type player. I think that's the answer for the Hornets. I know that sounds bad, Hornets fans, but the Hornets are going to be an average team because they don't have bad players, but they don't have any good players, if you see what I'm saying. They had Dwight Howard and Batum, but, after that, the team is not good, guys. The team's not good. So, in fact, I really hope they trade Kemba Walker because I really don't want to see his talents wasted on a team like this. And for Hornets fan and your franchise, I have a feeling you guys can hit the draft lottery. That's your best bet. If y'all enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe. I have oh my god. The videos I'm about to drop this week are flame. So stay tuned. Enjoy your day.